Today's video is about the super sexy topic of checklists. Sometimes my mind feels like it's moving at about 500 kilometers per hour, which is why I love list making apps. It provides some structure to my crazy brain. So when I arrived at Freedive Flow in Gilead, Indonesia for my instructor course, I was quite pleased to see that they had a checklist on the wall for students to check their equipment before heading out in the boat. And guess what? I never forgot a single thing ever in the 4 months I was there. Because if you forget something, it could be a total disaster. I actually forgot one thing on the list. When you watch the video, see if you can pick it out and comment below. Stay to the very end of this video where I'll introduce to you a English language resource for shallow chill. Today I'll be diving with Hardy. I met her in the Philippines, El Nido, Palawan. She assists me on courses sometimes. She takes great photos underwater. You can see her photos on hardy.8161. She also, on Shallow Chill, runs a Bingsu or guest house, which is Soli_in. Anyway, you can see it there. And she's really not that tall. She's standing on some bricks, so I'm not short. I got this checklist and we're gonna go through it. I love that buoy because it's sturdy, reliable, and cheap. I got it locally here. It's like way less than $100 US. This rope's already got the Octopus XL on it. And if you haven't seen my review of the Octopus XL, check up there. I love this baby. Got this surface rope which we tie to the mooring because we don't boat dive here. We do generally shore dive, and I didn't have this on my previous checklist, and once I forgot it, and that was a total disaster. Always bring my lanyard, and I always have students start on the lanyard just to get used to it from the very beginning. This is from Free Experience, and I attach it to a buoy handle. I usually bring 2 bottles of water. I wouldn't bring one on the buoy, and I put one on my scooter because I get super thirsty. I always bring like a knife or sort of a line cutter. You never know, might encounter some ghost nets, or mostly because if you need to possibly save a turtle. Always good to have spare weights in your buoy. So I really like hot pink. I don't freaking know why, but ever since I was like in high school. But also a functional reason for it is you can see it better in the water, and also some of the dive spots are really crowded, so being able to spot them with the pink weights is a pretty easy way to find them. GoPro, always essential. I used to just bring the GoPro out and I used the screen capture of the video and as photos to put on Instagram or give to students. But I find that's very time consuming, and so I'm starting to bring out my TG6, which probably has the best price performance, but I'm not bringing it out today because Hardy's bringing out her massive camera rig. Thank goodness for decathlon. Bottom weight, 8 kilos, maybe $20 US. First aid kit, gotta be responsible. But because we always dive from shore, you could most likely injury is cutting your foot. I really like the look of a white weight belt, but you know, it stains very easily. And neck weight, colors of the Taiwan flag. Mask and snorkel. So I got the Multinols mask, and I've tried over half a dozen masks and they all leak on me except this one. I put it in a case, protect it when it's transporting. Don't want any of the weights to damage it. And of course my signature pink snorkel. mobile phone for emergencies. Not on the list are the new Octopus fluid goggles. I'm going to use these on training today, and I will do a review on this soon, and when I do, it'll be up there. But right now I feel like I look like that dude on Beetlejuice. I forgot my fins. Fins are not on the list. Got to redo the list. Fins and socks. Open toe wetsuit. It's kind of really hot right now, so I'm just going to put the bottom and then I'm going to put the top on when we get to the ocean. Yeah, Octopus nose clip to wear with the fluid goggles. Also not on this, this is always in my scooter. This is a 5% solution of white vinegar and water. I spray it in my ears after every dive to prevent ear infections. Because if you get an ear infection, you basically can't dive for 2 weeks. It sucks. And the Atmos Mission 1. I gotta turn the GPS coordinates now. It takes a while to sync. And that is it. So I've been on Shallow Chill for 6 months now, and I absolutely love it here. And I hope some of my videos would inspire you to consider making a trip here when everything opens up. Now, when I go to holiday or move someplace, I usually join a Facebook group or an English-speaking Facebook group to get some pretty good information firsthand. And so there's a Shallow Chill for Foreigners Facebook group you should follow if you are considering a visit here. The link is below in the description.